Hey, welcome to the YourFixTV studio.
Welcome.
Thought I'd start the evening with a glass of bubbles. Hello and good evening. Welcome to our studio. I'm Monique Bradley. This is Pete Ward with a set of headphones on his head. Tonight, he's checking out the technology, making sure everything's great for the stream. Often Pete is the one behind the camera as he's the technical director of YourFixTV, and I'm usually in the position of being the content manager and usually a little bit more on front. Good evening, Leonard Matthews. Hello, Elizabeth Kendall. Lovely to have you with us. And I saw Mary had External pop in as well.
Oh,
great to have you. And who is that? Is that Jake watching? Oh, it's Matt Winiata. Looked a bit like my mate Jake. Great to have you guys with us. As always, Wednesday nights are our chance to chat with you and talk about, hi Matt, and talk about streaming and how streaming can work for you and your business. And it's been an interesting couple of weeks with streaming for us. I have to share to start the show that over the last couple of weeks we've been engaging really huge audiences. So last week we reached with one broadcast 1 million people. This week, which has been a challenge with school holidays, we still reached 500,000 people with our show with Ray McVinney. So streaming is a really cost-effective way, if you're not already doing it, to promote your business. You should be doing it now. Yep. Pete, how's streaming? Oh, Matt is watching from the gym sauna.
Awesome.
See, this is
fogging up a little bit.
Yeah, this is the thing about streaming though. You can, your ideal client, because I want to get you in here doing some training, Matt, just saying, your ideal client can actually watch your show from the convenience of the sauna, or they can watch it from the gym or the toilet, wherever they decide. And it's a way for you to engage your ideal client, to share your ideas, to show off your expertise, to share your qualifications and help them make a better informed buyer decision. So I'm just having a look. Yeah, that's right. Matt just said they could be anywhere, and they are. In fact, our show reaches people, thanks for the thumbs up there, Matt. Our shows reach people from around the world. And in fact, the live stream we did a couple of weeks ago with Dill, in association with Dilmar for the Global 24-Hour Tea Party, we could see as that broadcast, post-broadcast, we could see when that broadcast was hitting different time zones around the world, because all of a sudden one country would lead in the amount of viewers, and then it would move to the next continent and you'd see more people from that continent watching. So it's a really amazing thing to watch, and also to have a look post-broadcast to see who's been watching, who you're engaging, how long they watch for, and if they pop in and out multiple times during a broadcast, and to look at things like the peak numbers of viewers at your broadcast. All of that data has tremendous value. And for us, because we're similar to TV and the fact that we're producing TV style content coming up, we want to know how many eyes actually engage with or see a brand. So that's what's really unique about what we do. So I want to know from you guys, whoever's watching tonight, and I think there's a couple of you watching. Yes, I can see people watching, but I don't know your names. Feel free to introduce yourself and say hi. I would love to hear or see who's watching. And if you've got any questions tonight about streaming that perhaps we can help you with, or if you want any advice tonight on how to promote your business or yourself in a really cost-effective way, that is why we're here. Oh, let's have a look here. Matt Winiata just said, I'm leaving on a jet plane for a week, but when I'm back, I will see you both for some training. Hey, Matt, we would love to work with you, especially in the property market. Streaming is going to be the new way, and in fact, it already is, that people will be able to promote their homes. So we're already working with some clients in the property industry, and instead of doing those traditional videos where, you know, those beautiful things where somebody's got a drone and they've flown it through the house, people don't want that anymore. They don't want that beautiful post-edited video anymore. It's not engaging. Why? When you see something too polished like that, with the way that TV has changed and reality TV has affected us, people are going, oh, what's been edited out? What are they trying to hide? Would you agree with that, Pete?
They want to know what the bathroom really looks like. You know, just beautiful drone over the top of the property. Oh, yeah, cool, nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. They want to know things, like seriously, they want to know, was all of that work permitted from the council? That's true. And they want to know, they want to see somebody, they want to see, you know, eyes, they want to be able to, you know, see the white of your eyes and trust you, because they see you on camera talking about the property and saying, yes, and we've been to the council and all of this work is permitted, then they trust you.
And that's enough actually to get the sale. So sometimes a buyer decision is influenced by having a chat like this. You do it with your mates, right? So if one of your mates says, and Matt, I'll use your name for the moment, Matt, you go to the gym, right? Which gym do you recommend? And you go, oh mate, I go here because, and you get to qualify that, and then all of a sudden your mate signs up with a gym membership. Streaming gives you the same ability as a person-to-person referral. Now, just saying, speaking of people to people, Tracy Marie Wilton Huia, kia ora, welcome to you, good to have you here. Gary Brown, how many parties in the bathroom?
Gary, yeah, that's right.
Not such a dumb question actually, Gary, I love it.
Yep.
This is the thing.
Have you drained that jacuzzi?
Too many hookers in there.
Too many hookers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and cleaned all the blow out of it.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, because they spilled it. They spill it every time.
Every time.
Every time.
So being able to stream with a, apparently.
Yeah.
Being able to stream with from a location is going to be really valuable. And in fact, we know firsthand that is going to revolutionise the property market. I've put it out there, Pete.
Yep. Gonna be a disruptor.
It's going to be a disruptor.
It's going to be the Uber of property markets.
Streaming is the disruptor of traditional broadcasting.
Yeah, it is, eh?
Because suddenly everybody can become a broadcaster. You guys are broadcasting back to us.
Yep.
Right here in the news feed. In fact, you can write anything. Please be careful. Don't write anything in the news feed. And you're broadcasting a message back to us, which we then broadcast back out. Oh, it's like Inception, isn't it? It keeps going and going and going. So,
that's right.
A question for you guys watching tonight. If you're interested in streaming, which you must be if you're watching tonight's show, hopefully, how do you think streaming can set you apart in your industry? Now, Gary Brown, you're an entertainer. You should be live streaming every performance you do. Just putting it out there.
Yep.
Tracy Marie, Betty May Vintage, you should be visiting all of the vintage shops and you should be live streaming from there, showing people what's amazing in these stores. Now, if you build up enough of a following, you'll have stores actually begging you to come in to live stream from that show and paying you money to stream. What a great business model. Yeah, being an absolute influencer.
Totally.
Hello, Abby Leaf. Welcome to the show as well tonight. Great to have you here. Nice. And yeah, I want to know from you guys. Put it in the news feed. We're just going to sit back and have a drink until somebody answers.
Little bubbles there from a sponsor for the weekend.
Thank you to the team at Cathy Organics. Actually, that's a good one. We did 12 interviews in the weekend.
We did indeed.
For them, which are streaming out through the Cathy Organics page.
Yep, absolutely.
So, Pete. Oh, Tracy Marie said, great idea. I love it. Well, that's what we really see with Betty May Vintage TV. Oh, did I just do that? Tracy, I think that's a great space for you to dominate, to become a social influencer. And really, your whole business is based around you. Well, that business is based around you and your personality. So for you, being able to stream as the expert in vintage fashion and showing people, or going to the vintage tea places and showing people where they can shop, that's a winning formula right there. Abby Leaf just said, hey guys, hey, back to you.
Hey, Abby. Now, this week alone, I have had 2 organisations contact me and say, look, the streams seem to be going out at higher quality. Everything seems to be working. When we go on location, it's quite difficult, obviously, with bandwidth and cellular
internet
data,
connection,
all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it is a bit tricky on location, I'd say, if you're stepping up from just using your phone. So we consider there's 4 levels of streaming, and the first one is your phone. The second one is level 2 is your phone plus additional equipment such as additional microphone, lighting, and lenses, and maybe even a gimbal on your phone so that you can keep it all nice and steady. Level 3 is computer assisted, where you are taking a camera, usually a professional grade camera, or it could be a decent webcam, putting it into the computer using software to enhance, obviously with lighting and microphones as well. So you're doing all of that, taking that up. Level 4, of course, is studio production, where you're using multicams, It could be live or in a on location or in a studio. So you've got you've got sound, you've got lighting, you've got professional streaming. You might be on a fiber connection or you're bonding cellular.
So true. Yep.
Cellular connections together to get it out there, but you're using a hardware box to do the camera switching, and you're using professional cameras, things like that. So there's 4 levels. It's really important to figure out where you fit, and sometimes it's not worth jumping up 2 or 3 levels to get all the way to the top. Sometimes it's easier to jump 1.
It might be too expensive. It might be out of budget.
Yeah.
And learning new technology is hard sometimes.
Yep, all that sort of stuff. Level 4, we can obviously help you with level 4. Come in our studio, get on one of our shows.
Yeah.
Level 3, I'm doing 2 technology consults at the moment on level 3, which basically on the ground live location, believe it or not, from Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
They want to know how to get level up from a mobile phone, so they're actually jumping up 2 levels. Okay, and then there's another one which is basically taking it up. They don't have anything, so they're coming in at level 3 saying, how do we make that happen?
So yeah,
Very exciting.
It's really important to know where you fit. None of them are right or wrong.
That's right.
It's whatever suits your needs or the needs of your clients or your ideal client or your viewer, and also what fits with your budget.
Totally.
I think that's the most important thing. When I first started a few years ago creating video, and it's lovely to see Pauline Stockhausen actually on the feed tonight, because Pauline is an expert in creating video for online and doing social media and interaction and engagement online. When I first started doing video, even though I did a postgrad at TVNZ, when we first started doing digital media, I was actually shooting on an iPad.
Yep.
And using iMovie to edit video, and it still looked great. So work within your own expertise, work with what you know, and do the very best. Remember, people want to see you, they want to hear your stories, they want to hear how they can work with you. And if you've got followers who already like you, half of your sales are already done.
Absolutely.
It's just giving them another reason to work with you.
That's right.
Now, speaking of which, a couple of other comments have come through. Gary Brown said, maybe stream the hospice show next month. Gary, I would absolutely recommend that. I think it's a good option. It highlights you as an entertainer and showcases your business as well. It's great for any sponsors who might be coming on board with your business or potential sponsors. Great for hospice. If they've got a page which has a huge amount of followers, most often we see when we stream organic reach of around 200, 300 or 400% as opposed to the number of likes on the page. So it gives you greater reach. And of those organic reach, usually around 30% of that are people connected to the page and 70% are new eyes. So what that does is that gives new followers an opportunity to like the page and keep connected, especially if they like what you do. So also, just making a shout out to you, Gary, if you need an impersonator to be Lily Allen, I did that for a number of years, just let me know, because I know you're doing the best of British, just saying. Now, Matt Winiata said, next week I'll be watching from Indiana. And this is a great point.
Wow.
This is a great point. If you are trying to promote a business and you're wanting to bring in clients from overseas, streaming is the most cost-effective way to do that. We've been noticing that with our audiences, right?
Absolutely. We've got, a few people from on Ray's show, Kashmir in India, Mexico, all over the place. Oh, America, cousin Carly watches sometimes. She watches our show as well on Friday. She is in Seattle. So yes, global audience immediately. That's what we're saying. Basically, that's the point there. So you got a global audience, and technology shouldn't get in the way of what you're doing, and it shouldn't be the focus of what you're doing. It should be transparent. You should not even know it's there. So we've been in here 2 weeks in our new studio. So I'm still just setting up the lighting. I will be changing it slightly. I'm just looking at what's going on, and this is what our 5th stream, I think it is.
It's our 5th stream from the new premises.
Yep. So
definitely
it's very exciting dealing with new places. I really like it. But the really exciting news is we are setting up a subscription on our website that you'll be able to buy and take our virtual live classrooms and we'll take it all a whole new level further.
And the cool thing about this is it's great to do a live stream and tell people how, what you can do and how you can help them. But if you don't know how to promote that, or if you don't know how to use the best of social media and all the other digital platforms that can help promote you, well, it kind of goes nowhere. So we're going to be putting a whole lot of content together for you guys, and we're going to be doing live trainings like this, where you can actually ask questions about, oh, how do I promote myself? What should I do in the lead up to my streams? Once I've done a stream, what should I do next? How do I get more out of my Facebook page? How do I get people to buy from my Facebook page?
Yes.
And all of that content is going to be at your access, basically, every month. And we're pretty excited about it, eh?
Very excited. So what's going to happen is the technology. I'll be taking the sessions on how the technology works, and software and hardware and lighting and cameras and all of those things, and what kilobits upload per second means, and how to test your bandwidth and all those kind of things. And then we'll also be running sessions on actually the content of your streams, what to put in them, how to structure your content, all of the stuff. How to make money out of your streams.
How to make money.
Yep.
I think everybody wants that, right?
How to set up your website with memberships and subscriptions, and how to promote and charge people for your knowledge. It's exciting. So you can sit at night thinking, or you can sit at the beach, isn't that the one that everyone talks about? Sitting at the beach while someone's watching your videos on your website and paying you money every month.
We all have that dream of passive income, don't we?
Absolutely. Passive income.
And, to be able to turn your knowledge into a form of passive income, I think that's really the dream. Actually, Pauline Stockhausen said that's fabulous. Love that. Look, Pauline, we need to have a catch up soon and hear more about what you're doing, because, I think there's some really cool crossovers. We'd love to work with you and find out more. Even, who knows, maybe promote you. Who knows?
Sounds good.
Gary Brown just said, how about Dusty Springfield or Lulu? Let me work on it, Gary. See, and that's what's great about streaming, is that you can ask these questions and find out more. So this is great. Tanya Martin said, hey, gorgeous people. Right back at you, Tanya. Hey, gorgeous you. Now, the other thing that we do offer, if you want to become more confident on camera, is we were running late tonight because we actually had a live training happening here in the studio. And we're really excited to announce that on the 7th of August, we're launching a new health TV show live here in the studio, and that's actually co-hosted by Lynette Hill from My Remedy.
Yes.
Now, she is a registered naturopath and she's an advocate of natural medicine. You may have seen her on TV3's The Cafe. We've had her here in the studio learning a little bit more about TV technique, because she's so excited. She's brought together the best of healthcare professionals right across every natural health modality you can think of, to help people if they have questions about their wellness. And we're really excited to launch that in association with the South Pacific College of Natural Medicine. Now, that show is a free show. Heads out, it's broadcast every Monday night at 7 p.m. And again, like this show, it's a chance for you to message in and ask the experts about, what's going on with your health, why you might be feeling a particular way, and some different options that you can explore on your journey to wellness. So next week, Lynette will be in here in the studio with us, and she will actually be here to talk to you guys about what it's like to be on the internet and to get trolled. Had it happen this week myself. It's not very nice, but how do you deal with internet trolling? How do you deal with, when people don't like you? What do you do? And this is cyberbullying is becoming a really big thing, and it breaks my heart, because I have no tolerance for bullying at all. So that's going to be our discussion topic for next week. And Matt said he's actually going to be watching next week from Indiana.
Incredible.
So Matt, you're
heading overseas.
He is.
Buddy, wow.
I know. And
well done.
Matt, you're in the property game, so being a property, being in real estate, people judge you. Let's be honest. So we're going to give you some ideas on how to deal with trolling.
Yep.
Also, hello Cheryl Sinclair and Ruthie CM Lilly. Good to see you guys.
Hello.
But yeah, the big thing for us right now is to get the most out of your streams, which is what we wanted to talk to you guys tonight about. It is a cost-effective option for promotion and advertising. However, no two streams are ever the same, and what you do with your streams in your preparation stage in your promotion stage at the end are incredibly important. And that's what our online training course is going to be about. Cheryl Sinclair.
Yep.
Hello guys, but my question is a bit different, which is the best way to invest money? Term deposits through a bank, in whom, or invest in something or someone? If no answer, just message me back separate, my lovely. Cheryl, that is such a good question. We were actually in a meeting today with a beautiful lady. Her name is Bridget Jackson, and she is actually the change maker at OI. OI stands for Organic Initiative, and they produce feminine care products for women. And she has got...
feminine care products for women.
For men? No, for women.
No, yeah, definitely for women.
And she's actually amazing on this subject.
Yep.
So one of the shows we're actually developing is about property and money and investment. So Cheryl, while I'm not in a professional role to be able to give you ideas about that, somebody in the stream may be able to help you. And again, that's what these shows are about. And keep an eye out for our property and investment show coming up very soon. Thank you, a great question. Abby Leaf, awesome. I so need to see that one big time. I've had it a few times. What, you've been trolled? It's not cool.
It's not very nice. It's not very nice. It really dehumanizes you. They really do. And look, I've got an issue. I'm going to bring it up now.
Go.
I've got an issue with the media, the traditional media. Particular websites that New Zealand has. They do stuff and they herald a little bit. But I didn't name them.
No, that's true.
And news has become so and so did such and such, and 20 people on Twitter hated it, and 20 people on Twitter loved it, and that's news. I'm so sick of it.
I'm tired of it.
So sick of it. We don't need to hear a news item or see a news item that is basically 20 people's or 40 people's opinion about what some celebrity said or did. Who cares? So-and-so took a picture of their child at the beach in a bikini, and she's like 7, and Twitter has outrage.
Exploded.
Who cares? It's a kid in a bikini at the beach. I
guess that's one of the reasons that's really inspired us to start streaming, is that unlike TV and unlike those media channels, we want things to be real.
Yep.
So streaming is different from TV because, number one, there's no post-editing.
Yep.
So what happens on camera is real.
Stays on camera. It's like going to Vegas.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But on the flip side, more people are searching for the real reality TV, which is streaming. So, I'm a huge Bravo fan at the best of times, and I love watching reality TV shows, but I know none of that's real. Streaming like this gets about as real as it gets. This is where the real news can happen. This is where you get the chance to actually ask the experts. And the shows that we're producing, which are about entrepreneurial women, which are about food, living and lifestyle for, women and caregivers at home, educational shows for children, for example, property and money and investing, all of those shows. We've even got a show which is being developed about love and intimacy, because a lot of people really struggle discussing that and feeling okay to discuss that. So all of those shows give you guys a voice.
Yep. Might put that one behind a paywall.
Yeah, of course. You've got to click that you're over the age of 18. Finger gone up. Oh, we've got some hearts coming through. Wave. I think we're back now.
We are indeed. We're having I'm having a cheeky wine as well, and Monique had a little bit of bubbles there just to celebrate after doing such a good job.
Amazing training with Lynette.
Training show. That's what we're up to now. I've got. Thank you for that. I do have something that I remembered while I was changing the batteries there. So, Lynette, you used up all our batteries.
Oh, Lynette. No, we love you, Lynette.
No, love you. I should have checked them before we started. So, there you go. So, it's lesson to learn.
Lynette just said home with a sore head. So, we really grilled Lynette during her training this afternoon. But we're so proud of you, Lynette. You did a great job. And it's really awesome to see you growing as a TV presenter. So we were talking... Sorry, your point.
Social entrepreneur. Myself, I want to invite you to become part of a social entrepreneurial business. So if you have, I don't know if Mary, you're still on there, but we've kind of intimated to you, you could do this, and maybe Gary as well. If you have a burning desire to be a presenter, we actually have a business model that works for you to actually end up being paid to be a presenter.
And that's quite unique in the fact that having been a TV presenter myself, and also having pitched TV concepts to TV, you never get paid what you're worth, particularly if you're pulling together your own TV concept.
Yep. So we can help you understand how that model works and essentially get you going with your own show as a presenter and be paid on the new TV, which is social broadcasting. And that's, that was basically it.
Thanks, Pete. Now, Ruthie said, can you rewind where you guys left off? We were just talking about the difference and when we lost the sound.
Can't remember.
Just talking about the difference of where people are looking for social broadcasters, looking to social broadcasters and content like this because of the transparency. You can see we're just sitting, this is our lounge.
Yep.
We're here with you guys, and it gives viewers an opportunity to have a voice. So you guys told us when the sound went. Thank you very much. Thank you. We should have checked the technology before we went live. And it gives an opportunity for us to engage with you and find out, we're giving away our time and knowledge for free here because we want you guys to feel more comfortable doing what we believe is the new TV and what we know is a great way to be able to connect with more people. And even here, Cheryl Sinclair said, is that Gary Brown that may be married to Linda? Do you know? No, it's not. It's a Gary Brown that is married to Tracy Brown.
Now, Gary Brown is New Zealand's Austin Powers.
So if you've seen photos at the Sevens of Austin Powers, the official Austin Powers,
he's the real deal. He's the real deal. He's an actor.
He's actually worked in Hollywood.
Name. He's a big deal.
He is a big deal.
Yep.
And Gary, for you, I'm not sure if you're still on the stream at the moment, but Gary, for you, everything you've got to be your own paparazzi, and that's what you can do with streaming. You've got to be sharing a snippet of your life. So every appearance you do as Austin Powers, for example, and I know I believe you were streaming from the fan zone that we just had with the Lions, or was it Emirates? One or t'other. Being able to share that gives people an opportunity to engage with you.
Yep.
And really, the more they engage, the more they connect with you. And that community is really what you're doing in social media. You're building a community to help you. It's a lead generator for you, let's be honest, from a sales perspective.
Totally. And we're doing a couple of events coming up. Just in case anyone is interested, we are heading to First Scene.
Yes. So if you want to be part of a live event, 25th of August, I believe it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Cool. So that is the Pete and Monique show, which is, you have to see it to believe it. And the other is we are doing a live stream, a VIP evening for Tristram
Skoda.
Tristram Skoda and Tristram Volkswagen. So it shows you the opportunity that you have to showcase businesses. So they are releasing a new car.
The Skoda Kodiaq.
And it's all there and it's all covered up and it's got the covers on. We're going to be there live streaming it when it happens, when they go whoosh.
And this is what you're going to see with more companies. They want that that red carpet event live, like you see with the Grammys and the Oscars. In fact, my understanding is now the pre-awards events, which are live streamed through the internet, get greater reach than the official Golden Globes or Grammy Awards coverage.
Wow.
What does that tell you?
So
streaming is it.
Yep.
And this Saturday we'll also be streaming live from Brooke Huia's official fashion show. It's her entrepreneurial challenge for Miss Universe New Zealand. Yep. And we'll be live streaming that. I'm co-hosting that event with Gary Brown, New Zealand's Austin Powers. And we've got amazing fashion lines, Hard Out Kiwi, Simply Beautiful, Fabulez-Vous, and Cecilia Kang Couture being showcased at that event, plus entertainment, and Dennis Marsh, if you know who he is, he's performing there. And look, you're going to love it. So you can watch that stream on YourFixTV or on Brooke, I believe on Brooke's official page.
I think so.
I hope so.
I think so.
And this is, this truly is the way to be able to get your brand and your business out there. So regardless of if you're a one-man band working from home, or if you're a big organization, a big corporate organization, maybe you're in the marketing department, streaming is for you.
Yep.
If you're a hobbyist at home making jewellery, Cheryl Sinclair should be filming it and streaming it.
Totally.
Because that'll attract new clients.
Yep. And Gary has said authorised by Warner Brothers. So yes, really keen to do a show with you guys. He is legit. Yeah. So if you're authorised, you know,
if you're Austin Powers authorised by Warner Brothers,
he could.
He's a big deal.
He could I don't know. He could do anything he wants. He could jump off the Empire State Building, and they would say, "Well, that's authorised." Well, you could.
Right.
You could.
Now, Cheryl Sinclair said, "You two always boost up people's morals. Pity haven't got the confidence to follow." Well, Cheryl, if you want to show people some of the beautiful glass jewellery that you make, what I would do is, as you're actually creating it and crafting it, set your phone on a stand and only show your hands. So put your hands in there while you're crafting your jewellery and making it, and stream that, and people will watch. So you don't have to put your face and your voice on there, but you can put your hands on there as you're creating your jewellery. I think that's quite magical.
Yes, but then you could also get a little bit of interest and actually talk a little bit as you're going through about what you're doing. Now, we very good point. We know a chef. He uses an iPad.
Yeah.
And he does exactly that and positions the iPad as if it was his eyes, and then he uses his hands to do it. And so he's not watching his hands, he's watching his iPad.
Yeah.
And then he can see, so he's literally becoming your eyes so you can see what he is doing. So he's a cake decorator.
Yes, he is.
And so he can do all of those delicate little things watching through the iPad screen and record, and obviously recording. So he records it on the iPad. Yep. So he's not live streaming just yet, but it won't be long because we're onto him.
Oh, now Debbie Curtis said, "I love Dennis Marsh's music. He's a great singer. He's actually New Zealand's #1 recording artist."
Yeah, I believe that.
Excellent. Yep. So make sure you watch the live stream coming up this Saturday night. That'll be on YourFixTV. Yep. You can watch that. Now, interesting. See, this is what I love about streaming. Cheryl Sinclair makes jewellery. Love you, Cheryl. She's like my second mum. And Debbie Curtis said, "I love watching jewellery being made." So what we're seeing is ideal client meeting ideal vendor.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep. And those were the glass little things, eh?
Yeah, the beautiful glass necklace. I've got some upstairs.
Yeah, they're really nice.
They are
Cheryl.
beautiful.
And I do love your posts on Facebook. I do tend to throw a like on them. I think they're very insightful.
They are very insightful.
Well, a little bit antagonistic sometimes, which I believe we need.
I agree.
So well done, you. We're probably done. To be honest.
I think we may be.
Yeah.
I just want to check out, Gary Brown, authorised by Warner Brothers. He's really keen to do a show with you guys. Hey, look, that sounds great. And in fact, Gary Brown, you know so many music industry people. We're really keen to get you in the studio with some of your key people, even some of your impersonators, and showcase them on TV, because this is a new way to create revenue for them by making a big deal out of them. Totally. And also, Cheryl just said, "Listening hard," thank you. And Ruthie just said, this is cool. Ruthie just said, "Great singing on country, Kiwi country, Monique." Ruthie, thank you.
Was she on there already?
So they've just reshared my content.
Really?
So for those of you guys who don't know, I won a few country music awards back in the day.
Yeehaw. She puts that hoe into hoe down.
I do.
Yeah. And the other one?
I have a huge, no, we don't say the other one.
Not saying that one.
And then I have a huge amount of friends in whānau in the country music scene in New Zealand, and we're currently working with Ali Cook, who is an amazing country music artist and promoter here in New Zealand. She promotes a lot of artists in Australia as well, and she's produced a Kiwi country show, and we're pretty excited because that will be streaming out to you guys on a Wednesday night here in New Zealand as well. So we're really excited to bring that to you.
Are we supposed to be doing that tonight?
Not tonight. We're working on it. We're working on it. And yeah, Ruthie's, so thank you, Ruthie. One of the songs I sang at the Blenheim Country Music Awards a couple of years ago that Pete recorded, it's actually being shared, has been put on the show, and they shared a snippet of that in the Kiwi Country Music site.
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
She did 4 songs. You can find them on the internet. You'll be able to search
Monique Bradley.
Monique Bradley for that, and I believe it was on at that stage. I think it was StarlightMediaHouse.tv.
Oh, I think it was.
Was the brand that we were doing things under there, so you can find her. Yeah. So,
thank you for the hearts. It's really kind. So, Cheryl Sinclair just said thank you. So, thank you, Debbie Curtis, for mentioning that you would love to watch that. Look, it would be great for you guys to connect, and that's what streaming can do.
Yep.
So whether you want to be the next Oprah, whether you want to share your talent, whether it's creating cupcakes, Tracy Brown, I'm talking to you.
Oh yes.
Whether you want to promote products, Tracy Brown, I'm also talking to you. Yes. Whether you want to promote your business, Abby Leaf, talking to you.
Yes.
Get in touch with us, and if you need some insight, you've got some options. We can either do a consult for you and help create your broadcast strategy or your social strategy, or if you want to just take it easy and you want to learn everything step by step, that's the training we'll be offering you guys. Oh, Abby Leaf said, is it on their Facebook page or on YouTube? It's on their Facebook page. And we'll be sharing the Kiwi Country show through the Kiwi Country page on Facebook and YourFixTV.
Yep.
Had to get that right.
Yep.
And Cheryl Sinclair said, always a bridesmaid, never a bride. That was a song I did in the show some years ago. And
Awesome.
Pete, can you grab that apple up on our countertop?
Yes.
So, and Paul's just said, Paul is Cheryl's husband. Paul has just said apple. I was a vocal coach for Paul Sinclair. You need to follow him on Facebook. I was a vocal coach for him a few years ago, and he actually went on to win the Gore Gold guitar. And this sits on my countertop because this was the apple for the teacher. So there you go. We're all bringing everybody together to tonight's stream. DZK, hello to you. Cheryl Sinclair said fab. Now also, Abby Leaf, you mentioned earlier about internet trolls, that you get trolled. That's definitely what we're going to be dealing with next week. So Wednesday nights are normally our streaming time at 7 p.m. So join us next week. We do have a guest in the studio, fingers crossed. That's Lynette Hill from My Remedy and host of Health Bites. And if you are struggling with trolls in your life, that's the focus of next week's topic. Now, if you want to find out more about how to become more confident on camera, or if you want to talk to this guy who pioneered online learning in New Zealand, just saying, he's a big deal, and you want to find out how to get better quality with your stream, or you want to know what technology you need, that's Pete's domain. He really is a genius. I can't talk you up enough. No, I'm not kidding. He makes this show happen and all of our other shows. So talk to him. When it comes to content, talk to me. Though Pete's really good at that too. And if there's anything else we can help you with, you can email us at info@YourFixTV, or you can PM us and find out more. And remember, online training coming out real soon. So whether you're stuck with, I don't know, anything.
Yep, we'll sort it.
Social, we got it sorted.
Yep. So I believe I can have the title tonight. I can be the key grip.
Oh, is that your title tonight?
I think so. Because you can be a grip and you can be a key grip.
You're a key grip, are you tonight?
And so a grip, I believe, works with all of the scaffolding and stands and bits and pieces and set and everything like that. I'm also the lighting tonight.
Pete's done a great job of lighting.
So we're getting there in our new studio. So I'm also the sound technician tonight. I'm also the cam op, and I'm sitting. I'm also streaming it as well, and checking that.
And I'm the producer.
So
And I'm usually the content director. I'm usually the graphic
artist.
Although
tonight I did a bit of content in there too, so I'm like.
Sorry, I've done all the talking tonight.
Oh no, it's all good. I've been running around. And I also direct and produce some things as well. So I guess we kind of co-produce, and sometimes we co-direct. So it all depends. But
depends on the project.
It's exciting. Very exciting.
Now, Gary Brown's just said yes, and maybe stream with impersonators who perform in the USA as well. Gary, I think that's a great concept. We saw what you did with the impersonators for Bradley's birthday a few weeks ago, and look, it was great to see content coming in from your impersonators and your contacts around the world. I think people are looking for that.
Yep. One of them was Donald Trump, wasn't it?
Yep, Donald Trump and Sean Connery.
Sean Connery, there you go.
Look, it was great seeing that, and I think there's a huge market for that in streaming. Having an impersonator, being able to talk to people. I mean, having Austin Powers TV. I mean, seriously? Let's do this, baby.
Yep, sounds good. And Tanya Martin would like some advice. We will get in contact with you.
Tanya. Would love to chat with you and help you.
Sort that out.
I'm just keen on using streaming to help you guys grow your business, actually.
Oh, yes. There was a very good article, I believe, that you just liked on Facebook there on somewhere on the news or something. Theatres.
Oh, yes.
Streaming, yes.
It was on LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, that's right. It was in LinkedIn. Theatres streaming some of their shows. So you could put it behind a paywall. People could pay a minimal fee, whatever, or whatever you want. Say, for instance, if a ticket was $39, you could get an online ticket for $19 or something, and stream it, multi-camera, boom, boom, boom. It'd be amazing.
I agree. So essentially, if you've seen the live show versions of some of the musicals that they've been doing recently, they just released Rocky Horror Picture Show as a live record of the show. They've done Sound of Music. In fact, when we were in LA a few years ago, they were just doing Sound of Music with Carrie Underwood in the lead role. So they've done live versions of shows, but delivered it as a TV show. And this is the way that theatre is also going. So Playbill, who are over in the States, they actually shared an article in LinkedIn about how streaming is becoming really popular for stage shows. And we're seeing that because we're attending events and we're streaming those events. So it is a really cost-effective way to promote your show out to more people, but at the same time you can make money from it, which is great for the artists, it's great for the directors,
everyone.
It's great for everybody, and everybody wins. And it means that artists are finally getting paid for their talent, not just each performance, but that one performance can go on to make money over and over again. So if you're a talented performer, boom, talk to us. And Ruthie said, you two are awesome, giving your time to connect with people. Kāpai, kia ora to you, Ruthie. Look, we want everybody to win. We're passionate about people, supporting people in business and seeing them grow. We've done the hard jobs. We've learned, we've made a lot of mistakes. Cheryl Sinclair said, strategic, tactical, operational. Sorry about the spelling, but your quotes. That's right. That's the way we work in our business. You've remembered that well.
Yeah, nice.
That's really cool. And she said, now I know who you were talking to. Good stuff. Debbie Curtis said, you make a great team. Oh, stop it, Debbie. Cool. No, keep going. Go Team Us.
Go Team Us. Hey, we're going to go Team Us and go and get some tea.
Yeah, I'm hungry now.
Yeah, I know.
We've done a lot of talking.
It's a big day.
We're only going to be on here for 15 minutes, and here we are, 40 minutes later?
Yeah, whoopsie.
Whoopsie.
Hey, thank you. Because we're only staying on here because everyone keeps talking to us, so that's really exciting.
You keep talking to us.
So that's cool. Thank you.
That's what streaming's about.
You're amazing.
And remember, if you want some training, hit us up. If you want your strategy done, hit us up. And let's get you guys making some money, eh?
Awesome.
All right. Gotta go. See you guys for the Monique Friday show. Love you guys. And remember, Tuesday nights with Ray McVinney, and very soon launching Kiwi Country on Facebook and Health Bites. See you guys.
See you, mate.